Hey guys. So if you haven't noticed, there are some videos on this channel where I played a game called Spelunky. And that was a fun game, right? So imagine that they made a game called Spelunky, but again, and they titled it Spelunky 2. That's what we're playing now. This game has been out for, at least on PC, 5 days. And I've been playing it for like all of those 5 days or more. So if that means anything, you know, about the experience. I like to play as Robot. And just in general, there's a lot of new cool stuff in this game that I hope to explain, so we'll do stuff when we get there, crossing bridges. And I've loved this game so far, so I just want to play it for all the cool kids, you know. And we'll just start a run, see how far I can get. Hopefully I can beat the game, which I haven't done yet. But I'm getting there. I've gotten to, I think, the last world. And if I'm correct, that means I'm close, and I think I know what I have to do to beat it, and it's just a matter of time and luck. So, it's time to go. Let's see the... No, shut up. No, they won't. It's time for the walls to shift once more as we go into another adventure. So we start in the caves again, like the normal. We have our normal snakes and bats and spiders. We also have horned lizards. These guys are mean. So if you don't have to mess with one, don't mess with one. That's my advice. They like to do rolling things, which is very annoying. The other enemy in the caves is moles, which you saw go down there. They like to dig, like moles do. They are very capable of just popping out and attacking you, catching you out of surprise or whatever, which is usually not good for a game like this. You usually want to know what's around you so that you don't get murdered by what's around you, you know? And moles do a good job at making you not do that, so yeah. That's my TED Talk about moles, basically. Anyway, there's a cat. They give you health, like the dogs. There's also dogs and hamsters, and I believe they're set on random for me. So you should see a lot of them. Of all of them in this game. Ooh, dark bubble. These are fun, especially if there's turkeys. But these aren't especially fun if what I'm looking for is on this level. Right now, I've been running this game. I'm trying to do a very specific type of run. So you'll see me looking for very specific things and going specific places. There's the hamster. Look how cute he is. Hopefully it's not on this level, because I'm missing a lot of the left side right now. Oh, look, a turkey. This is one of the new things. They've added mounts to the game now, so if I get on top of this turkey, he flails around for a bit, then he loves me and I can ride on top of him. Mounts are good in this game because they have double jumps and other abilities, but specifically the turkey can float. Another cool thing about the turkey, check if I can do it here, especially in the dark level where you have a torch, if you deal fire damage to them, they get roasted. And if you eat a roasted turkey, you get a heart, so that's cool. So there's like cool ways to get health now in this game. So like right there, I got 3 health off of that level for bringing the hamster home as well, so, you know. I'm looking actually pretty good if I didn't miss what I was looking for in that level, which I might have. But even if that's the case, I might just give up on that type of run for now. It's usually good for the best not to force things, especially when the level design layout doesn't favor it. But this is the right... Actually, I'm in the right spot. Oh, that's annoying. That spider is in a very bad spot. I can see all the ways that goes wrong, especially if I miss the spider. I think I'm just gonna do that. I really did not want to take a hit there. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. This key down here, I need this for what I'm doing. So you can grab the key, and this is kind of like in Spelunky 1, where there's a key in the mines as well, and there's also a chest that goes with it. The chest is always going to be in one of these places. There's cool background areas now in this game, and the chest is always going to be in the background now instead of in the foreground with the key. So actually, in order to get what I got in the like top right next to my money, the eye, you need to get the key first now instead of either the chest or the key, and just bring them together. It's a little interesting, makes it a little bit more difficult to get it, but you know, that's Spelunky. It's a difference, I think it's interesting. So, also there's cool new music to this game, which I haven't mentioned. You can hear it now. This is the cave music. It's always the same unless it's like a dark level or something. Unlike the last game, where there was multiple tracks that could play in a given world, there's only technically one. But if you've been paying attention, this one has actually been kind of different depending on the level and the overall feel. Like right now, there's no melody, it's just the drums playing because of this guy. This guy's the boss slash mini boss of this world, and he's kind of mean. And you'll see why I'm not just jumping down and fighting him in a second. Grabbing that gold. I'm positioning myself here specifically, just waiting for him to turn around. And there he goes. He's a roller. He likes to break things and break your bones because he will insta-kill you if he touches you in that state. So it's best not to do that, you know. And once you go there, you get to go to this back world. You have, in that situation, since the left and right are covered in walls, you have to make him roll out there. Depending on which way he rolls out, he actually gives you access to different worlds. And me going right was very deliberate. So, to push this, push it again. This pot I'm carrying is very cool as well. If I break it, you get a cool gem, and you also summon the ghost. If that ghost touches you, you insta-die, so it's usually best to, you know, not summon that at the beginning of a level. Here we are in the second world of, I believe it's called like a fire factory or something. I just call it Cool Music Volcano Land, because that's what it is. It's very cool and has music. What I'm looking for here is this. This door has a lock on it, and I'm looking for the key, which I can find somewhere else in this level. Hopefully it's not over there, that would suck. Let's see. I can't come back here. This is one of those one ways, because once those fall, you can't actually jump back unless you have resources to do so. So I might actually not be able to unlock this guy. Yeah, I don't think I will be able to. Let's see. This level's very precarious because of all the lava. There's a lot of insta-death here. It's kind of true with most levels, but very true with this one. Oh, that's very unfortunate. That robot that I killed, he blew that stuff up, and you really don't want uncontrolled explosions in this world because lava. If the lava's in a bad spot like it is here, you just kind of don't get to play the game sometimes. That touched the. Alright, I have to be quick on this because it burns up. I didn't complete my objective there, but we'll get him next time. Tiger. Oh, there's this as well. Should I do this? Or should I gamble? I want to gamble. In the last game, they had a cool pay less wheel, that you could do, but in this game, you have to throw dice. If you roll above a certain number, you get money. If you roll below, you don't. And if you roll a 7, you get what's in there, which is what I'm going for. Because that item's kind of cool. But I'm spending a lot of time here, and I don't want to, really. And I'm getting unlucky. Just kidding. I'm getting unlucky. That's a lie. This is a hover pack. So it basically gives you float. For a long time, actually, I haven't tested this. Is it indefinite? That's actually... If it's indefinite float, which what it looks like, that's actually pretty good. I usually don't test that because I'm using the float in a point where I don't want to lose my float for no reason. And here's an example of one of the other mounts. A rock dog. I'm doing very bad here. Please just wake up. Cool. We have a new mount. This guy also has a double jump, and I can actually float. That's cool. This is very good movement, actually. I don't know if I even want the other stuff that I was going for. Like, I really like the movement options that you can unlock in Spelunky 2. They're just very useful. And the rock dog is very good, especially in this world, because since he's native to these lands, he's immune to taking fire damage, but he does die if he falls in lava, so I can't swim in lava right now, but I can just take fire damage from these guys. Just kidding, I had a jetpack on. That's a fun interaction. Yeah, apparently jetpacks explode when they catch fire, which I think I knew, but I really wanted to ignore the fact that I thought that might happen, you know. But you know, I paid for it, so fun. Why did I do that? That was stupid of me. Why would I ever do that? That was just bad layout. Whatever. I'm explaining things, so it doesn't really matter. We're going to keep going. And dying on 1-1 doesn't... No one cares if you die in 1-1. Get rid of that bat. And that bat. Those bats are annoying. I feel like... Despite how easy they look to just get rid of, they are very annoying. Especially since they... Just based on how your whip hitbox is, you usually have to wait for them to get down to your level before you can hit them. That, or you have to jump to hit them, which can be very hard to do. Well, it's not super hard to do, but the fact that it's super easy kind of to do just makes you feel bad whenever you fail it, which is a lot. So let's see, we're back in 1-2. The key can't spawn in 1-1, only 1, 2, and 3, at least from what I've seen. If it's not guaranteed to spawn in those, it's more common. And by more common, I mean very much more common. We're getting spike shoes. I didn't get spike shoes, I bought a bow instead. Cool. I didn't mean to do that, but we can show it off at least. Bow's cool because you can shoot it. You can shoot your arrow and then you can get it back. It's not as good as some of the other weapons in this game, but it's cheaper. And being able to do range damage is useful. Let's see. The only thing is you can't fire diagonally. So that's gone for now. Let's just break this. The ghost will always come from the side of the screen that you're closest to, so if you do that, you can just bait it in and then you can go into the door like that. could get that one, I don't want to. Hopefully I didn't miss the key on this level. I might have... Actually, that's the entrance, there's the key. Alright, be a martyr for me, Mr. Turkey. Drop the spider down so I can murder it. The double jumps are kind of... One of the only things about mounts is that you can't grab ledges, which is kind of annoying, so sometimes if you want to grab a ledge that's high up but you can't actually jump to it normally, you have to do a trick like that where you dismount mid-jump. But it's cool tech, and you can actually carry your mount, so if you need to go up like a ladder or something, you can just do this if you really want to keep your mount, but I'm just gonna have the eye. Let's get out of here. Next level. World 1-4 is always going to beating drums. That was actually a good skeleton. So I believe turkey health, mount health carries over to the next level. That's annoying. I have to wait a while for him. I know there's probably better and quicker ways to do this, but those ways are risky, and I'm a baby. Having double jump is good for this boss, because you can just do that. Always break pots, because they might have gems in them. The sad thing about this is you actually can't bring your mounts into the background, even if you carry them. So I have to leave my turkey in this world. But we'll get a rock dog or something to replace him. And anyway, rock dogs are better. Unless you really do like having floats, but later on, especially if I do the thing I'm trying to do, I can get float easily. This is a good shop, because I get spike shoes and spring shoes. I really like spike and spring shoes. Spring shoes are good, especially in this level, to get back up. Because sometimes you need to go up, because the key might be lower than the lock. And having extra jump height and the ability to... What the spike shoes do is they do more damage to your jumps, so usually one hit KOing certain enemies. Oh, that's annoying actually, I can't get back, I don't think. I should have planned that better. Keys here. Ugh. Hopefully I can, like, bomb my way back somewhere. Let's see if I can go over to the left here and bomb from below. Watching that guy. Oh look, it's a lavalander. Wasn't paying attention there. I can't really bomb from there. I'd have to throw it or get stickies, and I don't have stickies, and I do not have the balls to throw a bomb right now. So what we're going to do instead, something equally as stupid, I guess. First grab the key that I just dropped. We're going to use a rope. And wasn't enough. Okay. I shouldn't have gone for that, but sometimes you just gotta. Especially if you really want to get a specific run. I really shouldn't. Especially when I'm trying to show off this game. Next time that happens, I will not do that. But, you know, hopefully I get lucky enough to actually get the key this time. Because it's usually not too difficult to get it. I don't know why it's being mean right now. Not letting me. It's just bad level layout. Sometimes that happens. Bats are annoying. The key is on this level because of that. Sorry. Sneezies. Keys in over there. if I showed off the horned lizard yet. He does that when he sees you, which is why I've been very careful to not be in front of him. Oh, the key is below. Somewhere. We have to climb back up. Is it? That's... Oh no. That's annoying. Where are you, Mr. Key? I see you. Bombs. I should be able to purchase bombs just barely here. Bombs are... I feel like it's harder to get bombs in this, but that might be just... I don't think that's true though. Actually, I feel like resources are more scarce in this game. I'm not sure how true that is, but especially since there's more levels, it is important to grab resources when you can, so that's why I'm grabbing that bomb box there. It's also important to have money to buy those resources with. Something I'm going to be very stupid for trying is doing this, buying the compass and running. That worked out. I was trying to go to the right there to bait him from the right side, because the ghost will attack you from the side that you're closest. And I think it worked out, either that or I was just too fast for him. Let's get that hamster. This... So far, a pretty calm first world. This guy's cool. If you bring... When this guy's in a level, you can bring there's always 2 turkeys in a level. If you bring them to him, he gives you a key and like items that usually aren't worth it. Like I think I've gotten a shotgun once, but that was from a box, so it's like really rare to get anything good. Actually, I think the reason items feel rare in this game is because there's less of those crates that you can just break open, I feel. Like, how many crates have you seen so far? Not much. I believe there usually was more, so you were just able to get more bombs and ropes for free, which is also why money I think is more important here, because that's how you actually get resources consistently. As you can see on the compass, you can go to the left. I'm not going to, I don't think, unless I really have to. Let's just hide up here until he does his thingy. Not really a fan of this waiting game, but I'm also not a fan of dying, so I'm too much of a baby to do anything else here. Waiting around isn't too bad, I guess. Usually there's... Like you can see on the left there are items that can appear on like these ledges here. And if you're good at a game, you can actually jump from this ladder to get them instead of using a rope. But it's like, I think it's like super hard to do. I say as I do it first try, but it's a little bit hard to estimate where it is, and you have to be at the right ladder height, or else you hit the ceiling or jump too low. So it's usually a matter of like, how fast do you want to get through this? Do you want to use a rope or whatever, blah blah blah. But we made it. We're going back to Lavaland. Hopefully to just not die again. Oh, what's on the other side of this door? Nothing. Cool. Sometimes an enemy can spawn right on top of you on that side of the door, which is mean, but they do give you iframes, so if you react with a... Ugh. Dark 2-1. Do you remember how I was trying to find a key here? Now it's like 10 times as hard. There's more bombs I can get, but I don't want to. Hopefully it's not over here. I see the entrance. It's right below. So I have to go this way, to the left. Mr. Magma Man. Hello. Frame drops. Frame drops are also on my side for this level. Don't know why, but it just seems like the lava world lags. Like even, I've seen other people, and actually you can see the guy. That's where I'm trying to go. That guy is locked in a cage somewhere, and I'm trying to save him. Because He's a surprise friend that will help us later. Oh boy. I abandoned my torch in a dark level, which is dangerous sometimes to do. So we're going down here. And we're going to free this man. He gives you money, which is always appreciated. But he gives you something else later that'll really help. For some reason it seems like dark levels lag more than normal levels. Which I don't know. That makes sense logistically. That was close. But I believe it's just rendering all this lava is not good for the game. Let's see. There's a rock dog. I am running. Those guys, if they see you, they spit fire at you. The wild ones, at least. So, if you can, I'm sad he didn't die. I'm going to have to jump on him. That was bad of me. Alright, I'm just going to have to drop, I think. Just looking away, that was not looking away. I'm going to die. I didn't die. That's good. Just looking away. I think now, though, that will be a drop that I can actually make. So I'm going to have to bomb somewhere. What am I doing? Oh god. Let's hide here. Hopefully this doesn't count as vandalizing the shop. It does not. If you break any of this wood, I believe she gets mad at you, so... which isn't fun. Did the hamster die? Hamster's dead. So sad. It's probably the wrong way. We have to go this way anyway. These lava guys are very annoying, especially during a certain part of what I'm trying to do. They just appear out of nowhere in the lava. And if there's a lot of lava, just don't know where they're gonna come from, you know? Ladybugs are kind of mean. They can definitely be... oh, I was aiming right there, but back hit saved me. Thank you, back hit of whip. Alright, this is the level where... this drill. Normally if you get here without the eye, you can't do much here and you're just like, oh, I wonder what this drill does, but if you have the eye, you can do this. Angering Kali is not part of this. I just kind of hit an altar, I'm pretty sure, and now she's angry at me. I believe making her mad doesn't do anything unless you do it more than once, because you know. Like, if you get mad at someone once, you're not going to, like, end their whole career, even if you're, like, a goddess of death, right? But if you do it more than once, you're gonna have to pay for it. So yeah, I broke this altar. And I drilled through lava, which is the most dangerous part of this, what I'm trying to do. If you drill through lava. Because I'm trying to go down that, basically. I kind of want to go down this way, so I'm going to use this very carefully, because that will screw you up if it touches you. Alrighty. So, lava eventually stops flowing, so I'm just going to wait a little bit. I also, just for whatever reason, I really like the looking up animation. Look at it. Look at her. She's cool. Oh yeah, there's one of the lava boys. I'm gonna go down soon, I think. Like, and for whatever reason, sometimes lava just starts dripping late, so you really can never tell. So whenever you're ready, you just have to go. That was close. I'm just going to do this. That was almost bad. Which way am I going? Not this way. Wait for Firebug to do his thing. Cross. Like, sometimes if you drill lava, if you get a bad layout here, you just end up on that chain, and there's, like, you can't jump anywhere, depending on, like, your movement options. But we're going here. We're going to a cool place. You can hear the organs right now, kind of in the background. Hopefully, right now I don't like how much health I have. because I usually end up taking some damage here, if you're bad like me, at least. We are in a vampire castle. It's the house of the vampire Vlad. So, you know, I don't... In these chests, there's, like, helping hands, or, like, AI. Right now, he's kind of going to town on this vampire, which is good, because if they're the ones taking damage from killing them, you're not taking damage from killing them. They're also good at just setting off traps and stuff. This guy's going to die soon. Vampires are... They nerfed vampires in this game, because previously you weren't actually able to kill them by whipping them to death, but now you can, which is cool. Vampires were kind of mean in the last game. Oh, there's a bat behind him. That's kind of funny. We're just gonna wait for him. Time is not a problem anymore, since I got a clover. Just for a throw. Alright, you didn't see what happened there because the helping hand activated it, but the guy I saved over there, he just killed the big vampire for us. And he dropped his cape down here. Normal vampires drop the yellow cape, which you can also buy at shops and stuff, but only Vlad can drop this cape, which gives you a double jump and the ability to float afterwards. So, like, it's really good for your movement. And he died, so that's good, actually. Helping hands are cool for this part of the game, but they're not cool in general. I'm just going to go this way, because it's clear. This way is clear, I'm pretty sure. And aggroing vampires is not good, usually. I'm just going to... calm down. And you can also see that I grabbed a crown. That's a surprise that we'll use later. Hee. One last... And after you go to the castle, that means you're technically done with this world. There's no more secrets or anything. So I'm just going to play the game now, you know. Listen to this cool music. Just hopefully get a cat. Nope, we're not getting a cat today. That's what you get, though. That's just bad layouts. I really want health right now. And we're going to the next world, which is actually 3-1. There's only 3-1 in World 3, because we're fighting Olmec. This guy was the boss of the last game. So it kind of shows that this game is harder if you're just throwing the final boss. Well, not the final boss, but, you know, the main final boss of, like, bad ending at this part of the game, you know? I believe they made this fight easier. That or I'm just better, but I believe Olmec, like, comes at a, like, he jumps higher to reach you before, and he kind of moves farther before he starts slamming. Or, like, he moves farther to get above you. In the last game, I think you had to be much closer to him before he would, like, do the jumping up part. So this part was a little bit more difficult, because you have to bait him here, and sometimes if you're a little bit too far away, he won't actually do this part, because you have to be directly under him for him to do that. Anyway, I don't know if that's right or not, maybe I'm stupid. As you can see on the compass, there is something down there, and you're like, why don't you just go down there? That's cool. It's because he turns into a bomb-throwing machine, and also that world's a little bit more difficult than what I'm going to. Also, I want to get an item in this world. This is like one of my favorite worlds because it's nice and calm. The music's calm, but it's also pretty difficult, I believe. There's a nice walrus lady. Walrus lady's cool. See, it's just therapeutic. There are... Sometimes there are points in this like level where the enemies aren't terrible, but like sometimes it gets really bad with enemies, and this world has some of the meanest enemies, I would say. Like that guy who just killed me. Yeah. 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 And that's why I want to have health going into that world, but you know, sometimes you just die. You know, sometimes you just die. And what are you gonna do about it? I could go back and do all that stuff with Vlad, but I don't want to. Or at least I'm not going to try very hard. I'm gonna show off the jungle, actually. I know I really should be trying to beat the game, but who cares? Yeah. Also, getting that double jump isn't super important to beating the game. Like the stuff I'm doing, I believe is more for getting the true ending, which who cares? I haven't even gotten the real ending, right? Let's get these spike shields, not the shield. There is a way that you can, or like, you can attempt to steal items from the shop, but he will attack you, and sometimes a good strategy is to just use an item in the shop to kind of kill the shopkeeper. And the first time I saw a shopkeeper with a shield and I was like, I want to steal a shield, you can grab the items and he won't really object. You have to take it out of the shop before he gets mad. So with the shield you can squish people, and I thought maybe I could just squish the dude, you know, against the right wall, but what that does is, since he has a shotgun, it explodes the shotgun for whatever reason, and then you die immediately. So don't do that, kids. Take it from me. Skeletons. That was... I believe I whipped the arrow there, which is something you can do. I wasn't trying to, but I live nonetheless, so I'm not complaining. Let's see. This turkey's going to go a while, so I'm just not going to talk to you, Mr. Turkey. Cool. Wow. I'm surprised I didn't take damage there. Or I guess the turkey didn't, because the other good thing about mounts is that the mount takes damage before you do. So like right now I believe the turkey has 4 health, so with my mount I have 7. So it's usually good to have a mount just so that you can... that was risky. Actually no, I'm going to the left, I forgot. This is better. We're gonna see the jungle, and maybe find the... Because no matter which way you go, you do need the eye for like the secret item of the area. So like, even if you're not going to lethal lavaland, you still kind of want the eye. And since it's the jungle, it's like the same route. Well, not the same route, but it's kind of the same secret as in the first game, which is a nice callback, kind of. Where there's a black market in the jungle, and you can use the eye to kind of search it out. It pings whenever, it just pings whenever you're near it. Which kind of, when you think about it, you have to actually kind of search for the black market using the eye, while in the lava world, you don't actually have to search as much to find the Vlad's castle. You don't even need to get that guy with the crossbow. That's just an optional one. That's just an optional do that he insta-kills Vlad instead of you having to fight him to grab that crown at the top. It's like it's advised to do that, but you don't need to. To get the secret item in here, you actually have to look around. Do I want the axolotl? The answer is no, because I just took damage there. For being greedy. That is Spelunky telling me, please don't. The jungle has these traps, which are very easy to not see sometimes. So you have to be very attentive here, especially compared to the last jungle. When compared to the last jungle, this is just kind of mean. Especially in a dark level, right? And they also are omnidirectional, so, you know. Dark levels are so scary. There are also these, like, sawtooth traps or whatever. If one of those is open and you don't see it and you just jump into it, you immediately die. There's a lot of insta-death in the jungle. This is why I don't like to go to the jungle. I feel like the jungle's a little debatably more difficult, I think it is. Just because of, I think there's a lot more insta-death, even though there's lava. Like, these guys insta-kill you. What am I supposed to do here? The answer is just bomb somewhere. Not deal with it. That's what bombs are for. Not much better, though. I think I just want to do this. Please go away, Mr. Mosquito. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. And you see there? The trap instantly killed that guy. So imagine if that was me. And you can reset the trap by throwing it or whipping it, I believe. So, yeah. Nope, not dealing with that. I haven't gotten any blips, so I'm kind of afraid that I missed it, or it might just be later in the level. That's what mosquitoes do. And he'll keep going until he hits a wall, and then he gets stuck for a while, and then he does it again. The thing is, they can see you from pretty far away, so if you don't see them, they will mess you up. Are annoying. If they grab onto you, you can't whip them. You can use a rope to get them off you, which is useful sometimes because they can stun you. So if you're ever feeling like you don't want to have a monkey on you, just do that. There's also these guys. These guys are very annoying. They have their little ghost pal, and it kind of seeks you out if you get too close to them. And, you know, you can't go... Especially in these enclosed areas. Sometimes those guys spawn in the least convenient spot possible. Like, imagine if he was down, like, on that green platform, like, directly below him. This isn't even that great, because I have to go up. I just killed the cat, by the way. Alright, that was a good bomb. I have to go, because that ghost was following me. Okay, I just got a blip. That means... Where was it? Got one. It's to the right, it seems. I think it's like here or below me. Cool. We have no money, so this is going to be a nice black market. To the left there's that person. There's 3 of those in 3 of the levels, and if you go into the caves and free them all, you get cool items at the Olmec fight, so it's sometimes useful to find them, but you have to find all 3 if you want to get something good, so that usually requires exploration, which is what you don't want to do in the jungle. So back in Spelunky 1, there was something called the Ankh that was, like, in this area. In this game, there's the head jet. And back in Spelunky 1, what you could do, since the Ankh was very expensive, like 50,000 gold in the second world, is you just kind of fought the shopkeepers. There was like a good way to bait them all out and then not have to deal with them as much. But in this one, it is much harder to bait them out, necessarily. Or at least I don't know what the strategy is yet. I'm trying to think. I think I want to buy this. I'm just gonna attempt it. Screw the jungle. I'm here. I'm queer. We're going for it. Let's see. So let's see. The other thing that was... The thing that makes this more difficult also is that these guys, the shopkeepers, just have better AI now. Yang's in the way as well here. What I want to do... Oh, I don't have bombs. I just realized that. This isn't going to work out. Should I just not do it? Alright, we're going for it. I think this will go terribly. Actually, I can camp this ladder, I think. Yeah, they get mad. Oh, wait. Wait, is this much easier than I thought it would be? I didn't consider that they would just all climb the ladder. There's so many shotguns over there. And I'm going to grab one. Oh, there's a guy over there. Going to go this way. This also means I don't have to grab the collectibles, which I don't like. Cool. And we're out. Actually, I can go up. Get out of here. I really want that cape, but I also don't want to die, so... Actually, we're going down. Just grab a shotgun and go, right? You can't get to me. Getting the dog is not a good idea. Okay. We did it. That's the first time... Let's get out of here. Cool, he's dead. Yeah, so... What did I do it there? Alright, we're fine. I'm very nervous. Just about everything. Go, go, go. There we go. Alright. That's the first time I've done that. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Hopefully there isn't a shopkeeper here. That would suck. Like, if there's a shopkeeper here, I might cry. And exits, because the thing is, you do not want to be with Olmec anywhere. I should go down and check, but it's almost too late. I'm going to check, actually. I've never done this, so... I can't see. Cool. I'm just gonna bait him over here. Go under him, and then head back. And we're back in business. It would be very mean if you had to deal with the shopkeepers in Especially after just doing all the jumps. But who knows, who knows. Hopefully he's not here. If he's here, at least I have a wall. Okay, there's no guy. Cool, alright. Back here. With a shotgun this time. Another cool thing is, in the last game, if you angered a shopkeep, they were mad at you for the entire rest of the game. Or the run, I mean. In this one, you only have to go through a couple levels before you get a you feel forgiven sign, or whatever. Which, I mean, I feel like it's... What am I doing? Oh my goodness. I didn't know that interaction existed, but I also should have realized that it makes sense that that exists. What am I gambling for? A jetpack? I will gamble for a jetpack. Just kidding, I won't gamble for a jetpack. I missed a jump. Like an idiot. Alright, we're gonna do one more run. This is the run for all the marbles, so no lollygagging around this time. No going to the jungle or anything stupid and angering shopkeepers. We're doing a good old perfect run, no damage. We get all the hamsters. Like, see, that was perfect. I had the hamster. Got to throw caution to the wind right there because of how good I am playing. I have to bomb here, question mark. The door and the key are right next to each other, but this box, you can push it, but I don't think I could have pushed it there. Also, I don't have to deal with that arrow trap anymore. So, cool. Going this way. Don't know why I grabbed the rock, because I was just going to immediately grab the cat. One thing you can do is if you see a freeze ray in the shop, which was the yellow thing, the yellow gun. If there's cool items along with the freeze ray, you can always just freeze the shopkeeper. Let's wake him up. You can wake him up by running. Sometimes it is advantageous to kill the shopkeeper because they're just cool items sometimes that you can get. And having to deal with them for just a few levels is sometimes worth it. That was so bad. Didn't matter though, because it's a perfect run. There's a cobra. I miss the cobras. They used to be a little bit more prevalent, but the reason that you don't see cobras as much is because they are buffed in this game, because they deal poison damage. Let's just get on the turkey so we can tank this hit. Actually, I don't. I can see it. Yeah, but even if it looks like you're going to get hit, it's actually the map that gets hit in this situation. That was very lucky of me. Aw, that lizard is guarding that cat. Whatever. I didn't know it. How am I not? So ask how am I not taking damage? It's because it's the perfect run. Let's go down here. I don't want to deal with bats, they're annoying. Oh, that turkey saved me from like 5 different instances of taking damage. What a player. Let's get that. Let's go. We're already hearing the beating of drums. Sometimes those first 3 levels go by fast. I had to look to see if I actually have the key. Sometimes I forget to get the key, which is fun. Imagine those runs. Freaking... That's why bats are annoying. Sometimes you just miss the jumps. And then, like, in order to combat that, you play a little conservatively, and then you miss anyway, and then you panic because you're playing conservatively. And you're scared. You can't show fear against the bats. That's what I've learned. They can smell fear. I know that if you are sometimes able to follow that guy, I believe if you activate him from closer to where, like closer to the center, he will go into these bones and you can kind of slip past him. But the way I do it, it doesn't work out that way. Now I have to deal with this guy. Because that was too much of a baby to go in. Alright, he's dead. Goodbye. At least... exiting 1-4 with 6 health is pretty good considering you don't always get the pet that you can get health from. And that also usually means you haven't taken damage, unless you got all the pets or something, and then... or whatever. Lavaland. Dark 2-1. Dark 2-1 where the key is at the top. That's even better. This might be an example of where I don't spend my time getting the key. Depending on where it is. I think I see it, and I don't like where it is. How's that? What the heck? How's that bed just above lava there? Actually, nope, we're not going, because this is the one way. Alright, we're gonna have to go to Vlad's castle without our crossbow man. I believe there is a chance that cage spawns again if you don't free him. I'm not sure if that's guaranteed. I don't know why I left the torch and the dog. I think in that situation you grab one or the other, but not neither. Right? Maybe it's just because I'm cool. That was almost a terrible idea. Alright, what's here? What is happening? Why is stuff dying? Oh, that was the... if you'd seen their... yeah, that just happens sometimes. Wait, what did I unlocked something. There was Zelda music. Sometimes there's, well, in each world there's a trap where that you can get a golden head face thingy idol, but grabbing it will activate something, or I guess in the jungle it's just kind of hard to get. In this world, the golden idol, if you grab it, it'll activate explosions that release lava on your head, and the cavemen are able to actually grab those things, so if they grab them, sometimes they just do that and cause explosions. What do I do? What is this? Is this a secret? Looks like it's above the actual... I don't want to go in it though, because it might be bad. You get to wait out the lava here. Just jazz out to this music. I should just go do that if there's lava. Hopefully it's on this side. I'm just gonna take the damage there. I didn't want to take recoil from the shot. Looks like I chose the right side. And actually having a shotgun going into this is good. In the last game, shooting the vampires was one of the only ways you could actually kill them. But in this game you can with them, but being able to shoot them in the face is still pretty satisfying, especially when I don't have the crossbow guy to fight Vlad. Because the thing about Vlad is, he activates if you grab the crown, which is what I'm trying to get. That key has been... should be gone for now. Recoil exists. Let's see. Can I get up here? I feel like kill him? No, he's dash dancing. I don't know where he went. I don't know if I want to find him either, so let's just grab the ground. Oh no, he's there. Cool. I don't need that guy. I have my own lead to shoot into that dude. That worked out very well. And I don't think I got any hired hands, so I don't have to kill them on the way down. Let's just go. Let's do that. Leave those vampires in the dust with my new double jump vampire powers. Alright. This is a run that exists still. I can't say it's good because it takes 2 seconds to die in this game. Oh, that's annoying. I'm going to go all the way to the left just so I don't have to deal with these ladybugs, while also avoiding that spike trap. Right. Alright. We're still in it. Nope. Don't touch. We're not going down this way. Let's get rid of this guy. It is fine to be with this pot. You can actually pick it up. So once it's out of the dude's hands, it's just a normal item for you to use. I really want this cat, but I also didn't want to leave my shotgun up there. Oh yeah, I forgot I angered him. Yeah, so I really don't want to leave my shotgun. I might have just crushed the cat. Did the cat get in at least? That was worse. Just kidding, that was perfect. I'm a god. I knew that was going to happen. Alright. So last level 1, 2, 4. Hopefully I, you know, don't mess up too badly. It's so weird. Sometimes I forgot he exists. I forgot he doesn't exist. Hopefully I get forgive soon. Okay. Olmec's back. I remember in Spelunky 1, I used to just want to cheese this fight with bombs. Because it was like the final boss, and like when you're that far in the game, you really don't want to risk just getting crushed here. Because, like, getting crushed insta-kills you, obviously. And sometimes you can get pinched by him just moving around. So in the first Spelunky, usually you just want to, like, bomb around here as the safer strategy. And I believe they made Olmec easier, so you don't have to do that as much here. But yeah, whatever. It is you have to get consistent at Olmec now, because sometimes you just don't have the bombs. And let's see him throw some explosives. You know what? This is the last run of the day. So I'm going to actually wait for him to do his thing. One more time. I remember the first time I saw Olmec do this, I was like, what the heck? What is he doing? It's just that futuristic technology. We're going to the temple, because I feel like we're gonna die immediately, but I just want to show you. Temple is annoying. Alright. You don't want to get hit by cobras, because they poison you now. And you see that? Flomps are back from Spelunky 1, and so some others. But he's dead, so, you know. I could attempt to go to the City of the Dead. Or not. Well, the City of Gold? But I don't want to. Oh, there's a weirdo over there. These mummy cats are, like everything else in this world, not nice. That guy's trapped with himself. Dead. Cool. Alright. That wasn't a terrible temple layout. If I'd gotten the thingy that he was holding, the scepter, I could put it in there, I think. And as long as I had either the crown or the headjet that I got in the jungle, it would have let me go to, why did I go here? This looked like the right path. If those mummy cats hit you, they give you some weird effect that I don't understand as much yet. But I don't like it, so I just avoid it. What is this? I don't want to enter that. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I don't want to aggro that crocodile, but I'm going to have to. I am alive by the graces of something right now. Alright. You do not want to... Please. Why did I give him a shotgun back? That was me throwing. Yeah, you saw the crocodile teleport. Whenever he takes damage, he like frame perfect teleports away. I think actually he's kind of like Vlad, where he can teleport one hit now instead of everything. So he might be not as bad, but who knows. Anyway, it's been an hour. I showed you some stuff. I didn't win because I didn't expect to, but that's it. Goodbye.